at that. There's like nothing in there. Oh my gosh, she was so cute. My vlog. I was... Oh, sorry. Welcome to my first video on my channel. Coffee's good. So for those who don't know me, I've never come across my channel, never come across my socials before. I'm Hannah. I am an online fitness and wellness coach, and I'm also a first-timer wellness bodybuilder. So I'm competing in my first show this coming September in Birmingham with PCA, and I'm currently, or I will be, 8 weeks out this weekend. So it's currently Friday. It is 10 minutes to 6, rest day for me today. So I thought I would pick up the camera and start vlogging. So I've got quite an exciting weekend this weekend actually. Full day of work today, check-ins, client sessions, consultation. And then on Saturday, again, I have 4 clients lined up ready for their sessions, and then I've got my own session. I'll be doing my lower A on that day, so that means the pendulum, which I really don't enjoy, but needs must. And then on Sunday I am making my way up to Watford to meet my friend Jelena, who is also a wellness athlete and is also on prep. We're going to be doing a little glutes and delts session, which is really exciting. I would film the next couple of days and bring you along with me, because why not? So plan of action for this morning is I'm going to finish my beautiful coffee, head off to the gym. I'm also about to send my check-in video, which you would have seen me just take, to coach, see what she says, and then she'll probably give me a protocol for the next week, if not weekend, potentially. Who knows, I might get a refeed. That would be amazing. I highly doubt it though. I will update you as to what she says. 8 weeks out, baby. 2 months. That's it. It's a bit mad, to be fair, that I've been prepping for 17 weeks. Sending. There we go. And then we shall see what she says, and I will keep you updated. But I'm going to finish my coffee, and I will check in with you when I'm ready to go do cardio. Right, I am all ready now. Cardio attire. I'm going to take you with me because I'm not allowed to film in the gym that I do cardio in. They don't allow filming, which is fine. So yeah, I'm going to go do 30 minutes on the stairs, get back, shower, and get on with some check-ins. I've got to be leaving here at about 11:30, as I have a client at 12:30, and then I'm working all the way to 8 o'clock tonight. And then I need to fake tan because I'm a pasty girl right now, and I don't like being pasty. So the fact that I'm putting this on the internet, so there you go. But it's now just before 6:15 in the morning. We're going to go pretty with 10 minutes to get there, and then yeah, onto the stairs. Right, we are back from cardio. We managed to box off half an hour and I think 4k, 5k steps. Lovely job. Quite a active day today with clients, so I should be able to get in my 12 as I usually do. Check-in is in. Mads has responded to me, and all she's done this week is drop food. So about 100 calories, I think it's about 30 grams of carbs on a training day and a rest day. So yeah, she's literally just taken away 30 grams of cream of rice on my first meal, train day and rest day. So my train day is now sitting at 130 grams of carbs, 1,395 calories, and then my rest day is 70 grams of carbs, and 1,155 calories. Protein and fat's the same, both train day and rest day. They're 140 protein and 35 fat. Get myself showered because I'm a sweaty hot mess now. And then I am going to get stuck into check-ins, admin, emails, and some planning bits and pieces. And then I'll probably have my first meal around about 9 o'clock, about 40, oh, hello. In about 45 minutes-ish. And then squeeze in one more meal before I leave to go to work. So that's the plan anyways. Yeah, let's get my sweaty ass in the shower. Work block of the day. It is now 13 minutes to 9. So girls check in with me the day before they are due. So I have a combination of in-person and online clientele currently. Some of the clientele that I have in person are also on online coaching. I've had a very few couple of people that just have PT with me, but obviously some of them do start with PT and then move on to coaching at a later date. So I currently do 2 days worth of check-ins. I do a Monday and a Friday, and that's just the way that it kind of sits in my diary. So what I'll do is I'll get those done first, because I like to get my check-ins done for my girls as soon as I can, early doors, just to make sure that they get their check-in. If they've got to make any changes, they can do so. You know, a lot of my girls are your 9-to-5ers. Some people are self-employed, some people do night shifts. It kind of really depends. Some of them can make and implement the changes straight away, some can't. So it's just a case of, if I get them there early doors as soon as I possibly can to them, then happy days. I had my second coffee of the day. When you get to know me, you'll realise I am slightly addicted to coffee. It's an obsession that I'm okay with. Look at that. There's like nothing in there. So I'm going to start with check-ins, send off some emails, and then I'll be back with you when I'm eating my meal 1, which will probably be in about 20-30 minutes. Just completed all of check-ins for this morning, and it's now about 9:30. I have less check-ins on a Friday than I do on a Monday. Monday's a lot busier, and I tend to have more sessions, like in-person sessions with my clients on a Friday because of that. I'm going to come on here and just talk about a client of mine, which I've just posted on my story, because we've had a very honest chat this week, and we've kind of dabbled about it over the last couple of weeks. So we had a really honest chat this week about scale weight. Now, scale weight is something that a lot of women misunderstand, and they get themselves really bogged down about it not moving, or it moving very little. The thing is with scale weight is it's so impacted by so many different variables that it's nigh on impossible for your scale weight to stay the same all week. So everything from your sleep quality, how much water have you had? For a woman, where are you in your menstrual cycle? Stress levels, that makes a massive difference, because your body will hold on to water weight due to lots and lots of different things. So this is why with my girls that we measure ourselves daily, and then we take a average over the entire week. These conversations are really important to have with clients, just to set expectations, because if you don't set expectations, they're going to go, well, I don't really understand why my scale weight isn't moving, and it's frustrating me. And then the likelihood is that a lot of women will then go, I give up. I'll either step away entirely. And the irony is they'll go back to their old habits, usually. And then they'll find the weight then jumps on, and then they get more frustrated. And the irony is that if you then carried on pushing, carried on sticking to plan, doing your cardio and just seeing it through, eventually the scale weight will drop. At the end of the day, the body doesn't like to lose body fat. Doesn't like it, likes to hold on to it. And then when you get to a certain point, particularly as you become on the smaller side, less body fat percentage, it actually becomes harder for you to lose that body fat. So from a perspective of like bodybuilding, to get yourself show lean,
that last few stages, you have to really push to get your physique into that position. Whereas when you first start, the weight drops off so quickly because you've got more body fat to lose. And you also don't need to be in such a deficit in regards to your food and your cardio being so high. Now, this is very independent to everybody. Everybody's metabolism's different. Everyone's situation's different. So it is very much person dependent. And then if you start chucking in kind of like medical conditions or anything like that, that then confuses the whole situation, which is why coaching is such an individualized thing. You have to make sure the plan is going to suit that person and make sure that it's specific to them. Otherwise, there's literally no point. You can't go, oh, I'm just going to give the same plan to every single client, because ultimately that's not going to work. Which is why these kind of like fad diets, slimming world, all these kind of things are, if I'm really honest, an absolute waste of time. Because yes, you will lose fat, you will lose body weight on the scales because you are in a deficit. But ultimately, if you're not educated by a coach who knows what they're talking about, you're never going to be able to maintain that, which is why people are quite, create that ping pong effect. But no, scale weight can be impacted by so many different things. So if you're watching this and you're going, oh my gosh, I've really struggled with looking at the scales, it really triggers me, because I've tried to lose weight in the past, it drops and then it goes stagnant and then it doesn't move anywhere. Just because the scale weight isn't moving doesn't mean you're not losing fat. You stick to that plan, eventually, once you reduce some stress from work or your family or your partner or whatever it might be, and you get your sleep under control, you're recovering correctly, you're drinking enough water, all these sorts of things, as soon as they're in line, all that fatigue that your body is holding on to will just drop. And other things like, if you've had an absolutely crazy workout session, if you weigh yourself pre and post session, well, you've caused inflammation in the muscles. Of course you're going to weigh slightly more. You might be constipated and you haven't gone to the toilet in 2 days. Well, yeah, you're going to weigh a bit more. All I would say to anybody out there that is really struggling with scale weight and it's really confusing them is just don't get yourself stressed about it. It's not worth it. Now, if you've got other issues medically that need addressing that's going to help you then to lose weight, then fine. They need to be addressed. You need to speak to your doctor or your GP, and you need to get yourself tested for whatever that might be. You might have an intolerance to gluten, which is making you hold on to extra weight. You might have a menstrual condition like PCOS or endometriosis. I'm an endometriosis sufferer myself. I was diagnosed last year, and until I knew that, I wasn't able to deal with those symptoms to lose body fat. And the irony is, when I started with my coach Mads, who is a godsend, she's amazing, she was the one when I was then diagnosed, and we went, right, well, let's make this work. And ironically, since being on prep, my symptoms have been the best they have ever been. Just, yeah, try and separate yourself from the scale weight. Don't worry about it too much and just trust the process and stick to the plan. I'm now going to go downstairs and make my first meal. And it's now, like I said, 9:30 or 20 to 10 now, actually. And I'm going to go and make my first meal, which Mads has dropped. So I have 30 grams of cream of rice to have, which I'm very excited for. Start the recording. Right, you're in a cupboard. First meal. I am going to make my cream of rice, which involves a kettle and weighing this out. So now Mads has dropped my cream of rice from 60 grams to 30 grams as of this morning. So I'm hoping for some changes over the next week. She's putting me into a hard depletion. So I'm going to weigh out my cream of rice. I use the Train by JP cream of rice in the flavour vanilla, just because I feel like if you have a really basic flavoured core, you can then enjoy the taste of your protein, if that makes sense. I've just started using the ESN vegan protein, designer protein. This is in the flavour Cinnamon Star flavour. Stunning. It is beautiful. What the hell? Look at that. There's like nothing in there. But yeah, this is the best core, by far the best. 10 grams of 90% dark chocolate. And then I also have 50 grams of blueberries on top of that as well. And morning sups, a multivitamin. Yes, they are chewy. I can't swallow pills, okay? It's just who I am, and I'm really bad at it. Anything bigger than my vitamin D, I can't swallow. So I do have these. And then I also have my Omega Plus by Supplement Needs morning, my thyroid supplements. So I'm in prep. I've got to make sure that my body is in as of a healthy functioning state as I can possibly be. So I do have that as well. But I, again, can't swallow these things. So, unfortunately, as much as it tastes pretty vile, I have 3 of the thyroid stack from Supplement Needs, and I empty each capsule and I drink it. And it's just delightful. It's really not. It's gross. Down the hatch, I guess. Oh, so gross. Ugh. Let's see. If I had one wish, it would be to be able to swallow pills. It just makes life so frustrating. And there you have it. That is my breakfast. So that's 30 grams of core, 30 grams of whey, 10 grams of dark chocolate, and 50 grams of blueberries, which I warm up in the microwave just because it makes them taste better, in my opinion. And then I've got my lovely baby spoon to eat with it because it makes it last longer. So I'm now going to sit down and enjoy this, but I just wanted to show you. This is my little Willow. Hello, darling. Willow. Oh my gosh, she was so cute. What's a big stretch? You got the other one, which is over here. These are my 2 little babies. Bella. She's literally fast asleep. Oh no, maybe not. Are my family dogs. I still live at home with my mum and my dad. My sister is living with her boyfriend, albeit she is younger than I am. She moved out before me. In the next 6 months to a year to move up to my own place, but that is something that I, well, with prep and everything, and only just finished uni. So I finished uni in literally like last month. What even is the date today? 26th of July. So it's the 26th of July now. I have got my grades back and I did graduate with a first, which is amazing. So I will be actually graduating not until October. I'm no longer a uni student, albeit, yes, I have worked and been an online coach and instructor, PT, for the last year as well, throughout the last year of my degree, which was quite crazy, but we made it through. That's the main thing. So now it's just a case of focus on prep. Obviously I've got a lot of shows coming up and everything. I've got enough on my plate, and then post show will be when we can kind of really focus on saving and then potentially moving out. But for the moment I'm at home with mum and dad. So anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm gonna eat this and then I will catch back with you probably in about 15 minutes when I'm prepping all my food for work. So guess what, I'm back in the kitchen. No surprise. Right, I'm prepping my food for the rest of today. I get 5 meals a day. Rest day food, it's the lighting. Rest day food, we have usual 5 meals. Only first and third meal have carbs. The rest of them are carb free. So you saw me have my first meal. My second meal is literally just 100 grams of chicken, up to 200 grams of veg, non-starchy veg of course. And then 2 grams of salt. I do have is cooking is my broccoli. Oh my gosh, that's very steamy. I've got my broccoli in there. And then my carb source of choice, which I need to shake, are my potatoes, which I will have at work, which I will reheat. But they're cooking in there. And then I've also made a chicken salad. So I've already weighed out everything else in here. So with the potatoes, I get another 100 grams of chicken, which is in there, and then my 200 grams of tender stem broccoli, and then my last meal, which I'll have like in between clients, is my chicken salad, another chicken salad, which is basically what I've had for my second meal. And then my last meal will be my Ninja Creamy, which is already prepped in the freezer, which I'll do when I get back. So I've got my 100 grams of chicken, 250 grams of baby potato or Jersey potato, and then 200 grams of tender stem broccoli. On that, also I'll heat it up when I get to work, and then I will add the remainder of my salt, and then also 10 grams of peanut butter, which I have in here, my little drizzly bottle. And I also take some ketchup with me. This is like the 50% one because it was on special and it's just cheaper. I put a little bit of that on the potatoes. And then I have another meal, which is 100 grams of lettuce. I think I put on there 80 grams of carrot, but I can have 100, but it's just the carrot was 80 grams. 100 grams of chicken, 2 grams of my salt, and then a little bit of the drizzly ketchup. So that's my other meal, which is obviously carb free. And then I will have my Ninja Creamy when I get home. I have like a zero drink. So at the moment I've got the Tango Apple sugar free. So I'll probably take that with me. I'll put that in the bag. Just in case I feel I need a little bit of pick me up whilst I'm at work. But realistically I'll probably be fine. And I also use unsweetened almond milk, just a little bit in a coffee. I'm making it ice, so it's going to be predominantly water, it's not going to be predominantly milk. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to head off to work, and then I will catch up with you when I'm home from work, making my last meal, which is my Ninja Creamy. Good evening. I am back. I did not vlog when I straight away got home. I got in, I put my food shop away, and straight away went and made my last meal, which is my Ninja Creamy. So I have, what do I even have? 40 grams of protein, 150 mils of almond milk, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of strawberries, and some cinnamon in there. So this I'm very excited for because I love my Ninja Creamy. It's just so good. Got my steps in, I think. Where are we sitting now? Oh, blimey. Okay, so we've done 14,486 steps. I meant to do 12,000, so we are well over today. But what I'm going to do, as much as I'd love to sit here and talk to you all evening, is I'm going to sit and enjoy this. And then I'm going to get on with that. So I'll probably catch you in the morning at 5 AM. Good morning, vlog. Sorry, I've got to be a bit quiet because everyone's still awake. It's currently 3 minutes past 6 on Saturday the 28th. Excuse the colour of me, I need to wash off my fake tan, so it's slightly orange. But I'm just going to brush my teeth and cook myself up. I'm going to go have myself a coffee and then I'll talk to you in a second when I can be a bit louder. Good morning, sweetheart. Do you want some breakfast? Do you want some breakfast? Oh, you're such a good girl. Right, we are coffeed. What are you doing, bubs? I have a little chihuahua. He's come to sit on my lap. Nothing new. It is currently now 24 minutes past 6. And I've been chatting with one of the girls I'm competing with. They all wake up super early. Plan of action for today, oh gosh, is I'm going to have my coffee. Just sitting there. Can't wait to have it. And then I need to do some steps, so I'm going to get myself shower. Are you coming back now? Can't decide whether you're left, right, up or down, can you, darling? You gonna sit? That's right, you make yourself comfy. So yes, I'm gonna go have this coffee and then I'm gonna go shower, take my tan off, and get myself into some workout clothes for the day, and then get myself on my little treadmill and do some steps. I've got 4 clients today from 10 till 3, so I'll need to get my steps done. No cardio this morning. I only do cardio 5 days a week, 30 minutes, so I can kind of work that around my diary. What are you
This dog makes me laugh. Anyway, I'm gonna drink my coffee, go and have a shower, and then get on with some steps.
Right, so I've just made it to work. I've been a terrible vlog this morning. It was a bit of a madness trying to get out the house. Bit of stress. It's fine, I'm here. Got 10 minutes till my client first session starts. She's already turned up and she gave me a wave as I parked. So plan for this rest of this day. Obviously it's a training day for me, so I'm going to be training later, so I'm going to take you through my lower session. I have got pendulum, which every single week it scares the living daylights out of me. Especially at the moment in prep, I hate the pendulum so much, and it humbles me most sessions. However, it must be done, so we've got the pendulum today. Woo, can't wait. So yeah, leg day today, and so I've got 4 clients. So I've got a 10, 11, a 1 and a 2. And then we will have pre-meal, which I will take you through, and then we will go and train some legs. Weather's lush today, which means I'll probably go out for a walk later on and get the rest of my steps in. So yeah, we're going to go in, we're going to crack on with client sessions, make sure they all smash their sessions, which they will, because they always work very hard, and then it will be leg day. Hello guys, I am currently at work in the staff room. And it is so cold. It's lovely and warm outside, but in here the aircon is freezing. So food's going on, and we're about to have our second meal of the day. So that's it. Chicken salad. Doesn't that look delightful? So we are going to put some ketchup and some salt on this. I weigh my salt out to make life a little bit easier. Right, all clientele is done for the day, and I'm just making my pre-workout meal, which is currently heating up in the microwave. So I've got 200 grams of tenderloin broccoli, 100 grams of chicken, with 38 grams of carbs from rice, so I need to work that out, and then 10 grams of peanut butter, and then 2 grams of salt. So yeah, very excited to eat this because it's the next carb meal I've had today, and I'm very hungry. And there we have it, pre-workout meal. Very excited to eat all this because it's like 149 grams of rice, and that's amazing. So I'm very excited to eat this, and then we're going to have this pre-workout, and then we're going to head off to the gym that I train at, not that gym that I work at. Be my vlog. I was so happy that I was in it last time. Oh my god, I'm in it. She's in it. She's
It's because it looks like hell.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. I was so happy.
She's lean.
You're like,
Why don't you introduce yourself as soon as that?
what do I say?
I don't know your name.
I'm Emmeline. Nice to meet you.
Emily works at the gym that I go to.
Straight away put my food on, so that is currently cooking because I am one hungry gal after that session. And I know I said that I hate the pendulum, scared of the pendulum, don't want to do it, but actually it was a really good session. And I actually did quite well on it compared to what I have done. I did fail at one point and was at the heap at the bottom, but it's top set, it's gonna happen. I'm still happy with it. So yeah, I'm going to finish cooking my meal and then I will show you what I'm having. Just the usual chicken, tender stem broccoli and potatoes with some peanut butter and salt. So that is my post-workout meal, and then I'll also have my Ninja Creamy to finish off the day. Guess who forgot to film their post-workout meal? That's how hungry I was. Sorry. Yeah, it was delicious, as it always is. All I have left now is my last meal, but we'll go make that in a second. I'm still quite full, actually. Even though food was dropped yesterday, I'm still full. I think it's because I try and push my meals back as far as I can so that the later part of the afternoon is a lot easier, because that's when I find that my energy starts to drop. Like in the mornings, I am up, I'm awake, I am honestly not feeling that hungry. Like I get, when I wake up, I'm like, oh, I feel hungry, but I'm like, oh no, like I'm fasting. So it will be a case of get myself in bed, resting up, probably read some of my book and chill out, because I've already hit my steps as well. I hit them ages ago. I've been hitting way more steps than I should have been the last couple of days. Just been really on it, which is great. So yeah, I'm already sitting at 14,013 steps, and I'm still wearing my watch because I'm still moving around. But like the last 3 days I've been on it, so a little bit of extra expenditure, so it's not the end of the world, but I will check back in with my last meal. It is time for the last meal of the day. Usually I would be using my lovely Ninja Creamy and making a load of ice cream. However, I'm still so full for my last meal that actually I'm gonna make a little mug cake. So what I've done is I've put my 40 grams of protein here with 2 grams of baking powder. Good measure. I've then got 10 grams of dark chocolate, and I put 10 grams of peanut butter, and I've got 100 grams of strawberries. So I'm going to mix this up, add some water to it, pop it in the microwave and let it rise, and also put my dark chocolate in there as well, so it will melt. Strawberries on top, peanut butter. Just like that, we have a gorgeous chocolate milk cake with melty dark chocolate. Can't wait to eat this. Morning. No. Oh, my little darlings. Good morning. Blimey. Need some air in here in a minute because it's really warm. Cardio and steps are finished, and I'm now going to drive home. Just the lighting is just not it this morning because it's so bright. It's lovely, it's beautiful, but it's really bright. And there we have it. Meal 1 is made. Got my 30 grams of core, my 30 grams of whey, 10 grams of dark chocolate, and then 50 grams of blueberries. Okay, so I ate my first meal, and then I prepped my pre-meal and my meal to have when I finished in the gym after Gillingham, because I'm not going to actually have my post-workout meal so I get home, just because I have potatoes, I like to sit down, I like to enjoy it. So I thought I have my second meal, which yes is carb free, but I can have that before I leave on the journey home, because I've got like a 2-hour drive.
So this is what we are working with. So I've got my pre-meal in here. I'm going to have this cold. I've never had core cold before, so we're going to see how this works. I've macro tracked my core, my whey, blueberries and peanut butter, and that I'm going to eat in the car cold. And then I've got my chicken salad, so lettuce and carrots, 100 grams of chicken, salt, and then a little thing of like 50% less sugar and salt, peanut butter, ketchup. So that's my meal that I will have after the now. It is 9:20. I need to leave here at about 10:30, so just over an hour. I need to shower still. I know, gross that I've not showered after I got back from the gym, but this took priority because I had to make it and put it in the fridge and get it to go cold. I need to charge this camera and empty the memory card because I have a feeling that we're going to use a lot of footage while we're there. Close those up, pop them in the fridge, and then I need to go and get my ass in the shower. So we're ready. Bag is, I can't see it, bag's packed. I've got my tripod, I've got my juice for the road, and yes, it's calorie free. We don't need any extra calories from unnecessary places, but I thought I would give you a little fit check because she's looking very cute today, I can't lie. So full on a fit today. We've got Timeless shorts in minky, and then the Timeless bra, I think this is in sand, and then this little like tank top thing which I got from, which is really cute, I got from the Honour Active event we had in London for their Lift with Purpose event thing. So that's a little cute fit today because it is bloody warm today. And also Gritness doesn't have any air conditioning, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to be sweating all my makeup off. I'm going to be drenched, but it's fine, we'll have a good session. Now we are going to head off to Watford. I'm very, very excited to see Janina. Right, so we are here at Gritness. We are here. Unfortunately, slight change of plan. The poor Jelena has been caught in horrific traffic on the way here. Obviously she's coming from Surrey, so that's also quite a distance. So she's not going to be here for another kind of half an hour, 40 minutes, so I'm going to crack on. I'm going to go in, get my day pass, etc, etc, and get started. So yeah, just going to go solo for the start, then she'll join in, so you'll see her in a little bit. Sick glutes and delts session inbound. Let's go get this lift. like that, we're all done. It's very, very bright and the lighting is not going to be good in here at all, but had the most amazing session with Julian. That was so nice to see her. It was imposing at the end, which you would have seen. And now I have an hour and 15-minute drive home. So I'm going to put some tunes on and yeah, I'll see you when you get back. And just like that, after almost 2 hours of driving, we are home. I am exhausted from today, but it's been such an amazing day. I have already got in, popped some stuff away, and I've started making a post-workout meal because I am so hungry and I cannot wait for some potatoes. So I'm gonna make this in a second, but I thought I would come on here and like close out the vlog for the first time, which is very exciting. I hope you have enjoyed the video anyway, kind of seeing a couple of days in my life. So I'm officially now, as of today, 8 weeks out. Obviously, 8 weeks is a very short period of time. More changes are going to come in relatively soon, I would have thought. And, you know, Maz has been quite clear that expectation-wise there is going to be a push at the end. But I'm feeling good, I'm feeling lean, I'm feeling positive. Obviously today completely killed me off, but generally I'm feeling quite good, I'm feeling positive, and it's just such a nice experience, and I'm really glad that I've decided to start this kind of like, call it like a prep series, prep diaries, whatever you want to call it, to kind of document the end of my prep, because I think it'll be something nice for me to look back on as well. Obviously share my experiences with all of you guys. So if you did like the video, then please do like and share and subscribe and all that kind of cool stuff. Let me know in the comments what you want to see, what you want to learn about. Do you want me to do some educational posts about weight loss or bodybuilding or whatever it might be, posing, etc. Like, I'm not no massive posing coach or anything like that, but I know some stuff. Literally whatever you want to see, please do let me know, and also follow me on my socials as well if you want. Literally they're all Instagram, TikTok, they're all just H&H coaching, but I will link them down below in the description anyways. But apart from that, I hope you all had a lovely weekend, and I will see you in the next video. For some food. Give me some potatoes. I'm hungry.